Welcome back to Termin Brothers Outdoor, where today we might not be outdoors, but we are in a wild place. Today we are working on my toilet. We are replacing the toilet fill valve. This is an easy install. We'll just see how easy. So, a couple tools that you'll need for this job. Some channel locks, a pair of these, and maybe even an extra pair of these. A wet vac is extremely helpful, and then paper towels for the fine-tune wipe up. We're going to start this miserable job by shutting the water off, ensuring that we don't spray water all over the place, because that would, wouldn't that be fun? Once you shut the water off, you're going to follow the line from that valve to the toilet, to the back of the toilet, and you're going to disconnect that line and be ready, because there's going to be water coming out. Once you do that, you're going to find on the back there that there's a nut that fastens to the bottom of the toilet that keeps the stem that we're replacing attached. We're going to loosen that up. Once that's loosened out, we're going to take it out, and you'll be able to see that here in a second. Here's the nut on the back of the toilet here, fastened up. Once we take that out, this will come right out, and there's the water. We'll remove this and start installing the new one. All right, Here's what we have inside of the box. We have the valve stem, we have the nut that'll fasten it on, and then the clip that goes on this hose and will get clipped onto here. I'm going to start by installing this clip onto the hose like so. I like to wet it a little bit, and that might be gross to some of you, but it helps when pushing that on, getting that nice and flush. That's that. Now we'll set this in on the hole, clipping this into place. And now we'll fasten this all down. All right, we got everything connected. The water turned back on. We got the first fill up. We'll have to adjust the tank water level and the toilet water level. Don't worry about this. That was dirt, debris that came from the toilet, the upper bowl. And we'll see here. And we'll adjust. These are the two adjustments. This is for the tank, and this is for the bowl. All right, so we put the toilet through a cycle. It has filled completely and stopped. I like the spot where it stopped. Perfect amount of water. Let's flush and see what happens. Toilet flushed. Tank emptied. Fill it back up. Working perfect. Termin Brothers Outdoors. We might not have been outdoors today, but we are definitely in a wild place. Have a great day. And as always, if you learned anything today, be a gem, be a doll, like and subscribe. Give us some love. Come on. Come on.